What is going on, guys? Your boy Star back here today with another video. And recently there's been some news about EA making a clapback against Belgium in terms of their loot boxes, and Andrew Wilson defended them in a way. And this article comes from website Engadget.com. If you want to read the full article, I will put the link to it in the description box for you. And it says that Electronic Arts will push forward with loot boxes in future games. During an investors call, Andrew Wilson said that EA has worked with industry associations and regulators to establish that FIFA Ultimate Team is not gambling. Wilson also says that EA actively worked to shut down any illegal activity in regards to FIFA Ultimate Team. Wilson said, "We're always thinking about our players. We're always thinking about how to deliver these types of experiences in a transparent, fun, fair, and balanced way for our players. And we'll communicate with regulators around the world on it." Wilson only mentioned FIFA by name, not addressing the controversy that arose from Star Wars Battlefront 2 or Need for Speed Payback. EA altered how the system worked, but last month EA revived loot boxes, but was just tied to cosmetic only loot boxes. After criticism, Need for Speed Payback adjusted its loot box progression system as well, and loot boxes are considered illegal as in Belgium, if you don't already know that by now. But honestly, to me, this isn't really a bit of a surprise, because FIFA Ultimate Team is not just EA's baby, it's Andrew Wilson's baby. Because I don't know if anyone knows this, but he's the one who pretty much created the idea of Ultimate Team back when he was just a grunt working for EA before he took over the business years ago. And without FIFA Ultimate Team, I don't think EA would be making as much money as they do off of these games. And I don't think there would have ever been microtransactions in Dead Space 3. I don't think there would have ever been the disaster that was Battlefront 2 and the under the radar disaster of Need for Speed Payback. I mean, not saying the game was bad or anything, but it's just the micromanagement and the micro gambling in that game was just so atrocious. I don't know how anybody could justify it or defend it. Even though Ghost Games defended it by saying, "Oh, well, we did it just to cover the marketing costs," but they didn't have to market the game like it was a damn movie. I'm just saying. Um, but here's the thing. Since I haven't played Payback since it came out. Now I finished it. After I finished it, I didn't really have any reason to keep playing. Um, but I want to know, if for anybody who's playing the game right now, if the loot boxes are still in the game. I want to know if the loot boxes are still in the game. If there's still tied to progression, if there's still speed cards, if there's still a slot machine mechanic casino role in this game. If all that what I just said is still in this game, it's not fixed. It's not good enough. Okay? And I know one thing, I know that they kind of increased the bank and rep you earn in game, but keep in mind they fucked up on the way. Like, I'm one of those people that I don't ask for loot boxes, but if it's in my games, I'm like, oh, I kind of do a little eye roll and ask, okay, how bad is it? Now they could have done it a creative way, where say, alright, which keep in mind, you earn these loot boxes, unless they change this too, you earn these loot boxes in Payback, which are called shipments, by leveling up your rep. Now, you earn the base shipments in game, right? But the premium shipments are locked behind I think it's through a $3.99, $3.99 paywall, if I'm not mistaken. And with the base shipments, the thing is though, it's cool and all that you get rewarded with them in game, but you need an internet connection just to open that said loot box you just earned in game. And they kind of dropped the ball on that. They could have kept it like that, where okay, you get rewarded every time you level up, but without the constant need of being online just to open it. Same with the premium shipments. They could have done it way better. They could have gave it to you after you took down a certain rival or a certain boss in the game, right? Like if they had done something like that, then I don't think the argument for pay to win for payback would have even been, it would have been irrelevant. But no, of course it didn't. And there are some people who will defend this game to the death in that respect. I mean, it's just, to me, if it still has all the mechanics in there, it is something that needs to be called out every time that people get an opportunity to do so. Like, I'm going to keep calling this shit out every time I get a chance to, until somebody hears it, until somebody does something about it. And I know some people says, oh well, you'll still buy the game even though you buy it. But the thing is though, some people could argue, well, if you buy the game full price, you are in support of the said business practices. That is true to an extent, but let's just fall back and think about this. If, let's say, Activision, right? Let's say in their earnings report, instead of them making $4 billion in microtransactions, let's just say they made, oh, I don't know, 400,000 in microtransactions. Let that sink in. If they only made $400,000 in microtransactions, and instead of $4 billion, then I don't think there would be microtransactions in any of their games, because that really ain't a whole lot of money. Now collectively it may sound a lot to me and you, but you got, when you think about it and it's spread out towards different games, different strokes for different folks, when it comes to the mobile games, when it comes to the always online games, etc., then it kind of adds up. Like, but at the same time, from an individual standpoint, it's not really a whole lot of money to be invested in. And the thing is, if nobody bought the microtransactions, they wouldn't be in these full price games. And that's the bottom line. Like, if we're being honest, if nobody bought a damn FIFA pack in FIFA every damn year, this shit, I don't even think FIFA Ultimate Team would be popping. Like, same with Madden Ultimate Team, same with anything with Ultimate Team in it. It's just one of those things where there's no excuse to have it in these games. So, and I've already kind of stated about what Need for Speed needs to do moving forward, mainly not having this shit in your games anymore. And it's just not worth it. Now, I don't know what's going to happen next. Either A, Belgium decides, you know what, since you want to act hard-headed and act like a stubborn, act like a big old stubborn lug, then we're just going to start banning your games, period. And if EA knows that ultimatum, matter of fact, that ultimatum should be closing in soon. So by the time the end of that ultimatum happens, they need to be mindful. Do we really want to lose money in Belgium? Like, and this is EA we're talking about, so they love money. I don't think they want to risk losing money, no matter how big or how much money they make in a certain country or not. But with that being said, I've been rambling for 9 minutes about this. With that being said, what do you guys think about this? Are you surprised? Are you not? Let me know down in the comments below. We can have a discussion and talk about it. If you enjoyed my video, smash that like button as hard as you can. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and tap the notification bell. That way you stay up to date on all my content and you'll never miss a video. And until next time, I'm out.